thatsNathan. Hi! Welcome back. Today I thought I would sit down and talk to you about something that I have had done. I don't know if you would notice anything different on me, but for me I feel different, and I've had a non-surgical nose job. So what they've done is they've taken out the bump, because I had a massive bump on my nose, they've filled in a gap here, they've shaped my tip, and they've made the nose straight. I wanted to talk to you about that. I filmed some footage while I was having it done. So just to give you a little bit of backstory of why I wanted this done. So I have always hated my nose, like so much, ever since school, as long as I can remember, to be honest. I broke my nose when I was in year 7. I was doing PE, probably the only time I ever done PE, and I was standing behind someone as they swung the hockey stick up above their knee, which you should never do. They whacked it on my nose and it broke my nose, and it created an even bigger hump, because in my family, in my dad's side of the family, everyone has a hump on their nose. I was bound to have it, but I think the break just made it even bigger. It made me very, I don't know if I was insecure. I think I was insecure about it. It made me feel ugly, like I couldn't take pictures from certain angles. I couldn't have my hair styled different ways because I just felt like my nose was too big and crooked. So it's always been something I've wanted done, and I was looking into having nose jobs for years and years and years. And then a couple of years ago, I saw Nicole Bickle, who's a YouTuber. I'll leave her link in the description below. I heard her say that she'd had a non-surgical nose job, and I was like, sorry? Is this even a thing? Looking into that, and I realised this is what I want done. So I've been thinking about it for a couple of years. It wasn't just a spare of the moment, like, let's get it done. But I was really impressed with her results, and then I done research on it, and I saw so many results were coming from it. And I was like, I am gonna do this. Like, this is so much cheaper than having a nose job. So yeah, it really was kind of like a win-win for me. So I really looked into it, and I eventually found someone to do my nose, and I'm so happy. You guys might not even notice it. Depends how closely you've looked in my videos, but this bump here was huge. And I had a dip here, and the tip was very thin. When I went in there, I described to them that it always felt like I had a shark fin on my face, like I could flip a page with it. You know, it always seemed really thin and pointy and just didn't feel like it was me. I went to a place called Beauty Rediscovered. I will leave the links to all of their stuff in the description below. They are absolutely fantastic. Ali and Jade are the ones that run the place, and they are fantastic. They literally make you feel like you're friends, that you don't need the work done. You know, you've come in there with a choice to have it done, but they are no way pressurizing you to get anything done. They love you to feel that you're perfect in the skin that you're in already. It's all your decision based on like how you feel, if you want it done. So I really, really appreciated that. The lady that done mine was Ali, and she is incredible. Like, you know, some of the stuff she was telling me of what she does to train how to do this, mind blown. It is so, so clever. She is so incredible. And yeah, I trust her with all of this. So if I ever want anything done in the future, you know, if things start to sag or we need some tightening up or filling out, I'm coming to you. I had a consultation a few weeks ago, and then I got sick. I had a cold, which you guys know about, and it really drove me mad when I was supposed to be booked in and I couldn't because my nose was dripping, and it was awful. So I had to wait another week, which sucked. Eventually got there, had it done, and spoke about, you know, the precautions, things that might happen. Whenever you go for surgery, whether it's in hospital or cosmetic, they always have to tell you the worst case scenario. So with a nose job, I never realised with a non-surgical nose job, because they're putting fillers, you know, obviously that's extra weight in there, and because you've got so many like veins that are travelling places, 2 of the main ones that go to your eyes go through your nose. I learned so much. It was like a science lesson, guys. It was brilliant. Like, if it's done incorrectly, which is why you should always go to a place that you've researched. That's why Beauty Rediscovered was perfect. They have so many certificates. These girls blow my mind, because if they get it wrong and they block her vein, block whatever the things are called, it can make you go blind. I never realised that something like this could make you go blind. I have seen so many horror stories online doing research for this that people have tried to do it themselves. I just want to punch you in the face. Get someone that is a professional, that knows what they're doing, that has the qualifications to do this. Do not do this by yourself. So before I show you some of the footage of what Ali done to my nose, let me tell you what they done. So I had fillers put in my nose. This creates like, you know, like a smooth look to the nose. So rather than that bump, it's not breaking anything, it just camouflages it. So I've had fillers put in on this bit to fill out the dip that was there, this bit to fill the dip that was there. I've had my tip reshaped because I didn't really have a tip before, it just felt like cartilage. So now I've got a nice tip. And kind of like the nose appears straighter now, which I absolutely love. I've got to go for a top up because I had 1 mil of the filler put in. Ali explained that that's kind of like the most they would put in one area in one go because they don't want to like put too much in and it damages things. So I may have a little bit more put up here to try and smooth this bit out a little bit more, maybe a bit more here. I'll give you a full update on that. But really, really excited to go back. I feel excited to go back. You know, some people get really nervous. I'm so excited. They made me feel so at ease. It was lovely. In terms of the pain of it, I was so surprised. I had a little bit of numbing cream put on my nose, which I was sat on there for what, 10-15 minutes for this numbing cream to work. And up here I felt absolutely nothing. I didn't even know that Ali had done these bits. So I was so impressed by that. I was like, oh, this is easy. The tip, on the other hand, because it was being shoved up in many different directions to try and shape this tip. One of them made my, it didn't really hurt. I can't describe it. It was one of those moments where you involuntarily started like streaming tears. Like I had she had to dry my face, like I was streaming tears, but it really wasn't painful. It was just like, oh, my eyes are watering. It was like, you know when you need to sneeze and you hold in that like sharp pain and it's like, it felt like that. I would happily go and have it done again. So anyone out there that is looking into having non-surgical nose jobs, just know that it's actually virtually pain-free. There's hardly any pain. It was just so quick. I think it was done in about 20 minutes, if that. This bit of footage that I'm going to show you, there's needles and there may be a little bit of blood. So trigger warning, just in case you're sensitive. It's not zoomed right in, it's not going to be gushing out or anything. So here we go.
Pinch up here. That one, just close your peepers. Just let me scratch it. So when it goes in, it can feel a little bit crackly.
Oh, nothing. No,
Nothing? Excellent. I get so excited. You see that one? Everything from the side. Just like one thing.
Did it hurt?
No, not at all.
Great boy. Feeling alright?
Mm-hmm.
Feel alright?
Yeah, fine.
Well done you. So it makes that little crackle because it's just trying to find a little space actually where it isn't. I'll squeeze those balls more. Ooh, we're quite relaxed.
Yeah, I honestly didn't feel a thing.
Well done. What's trigger warning? I'm just going to yeah, I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Just so that you don't offend anyone.
Are you alright, Mum? Mum as well, she's done. We don't want her feeling sick.
Oh no, it's interesting.
She'll feel alright.
Just made my eyes water.
He's crying.
She did. And she's not even sorry.
Ever so brave, I couldn't do
It
it.
didn't hurt, it was just, it must have hit a nerve or something.
It is an eye
It was like,
washer, yeah. It is the end of the nose. A little bit turned up
It just feels numb, really. It's not really like...
There's very little sensation
Yeah.
there in noses, very little.
You said numbness, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel the numbness.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sort of in my cheeks.
Ooh.
A little bit.
Maybe have a filler in your cheeks.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not very commentary. They're so focused.
It's beautiful.
It was beautiful before, but it looks...
It was just something I've always hated. It's always something I've been self-conscious. I felt like I couldn't have certain hairstyles or wear hats. Oh yeah, the bump's gone. Oh my god, I love it.
Filled here.
Yeah.
Filled here. Not a bit gone into this tip, which is why it's going to feel sore. Because it was quite a downturn.
Yeah, like that.
So we're gonna...
That bit where your finger is now, because that was quite a dip.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that dip there's gone completely.
So you've got a little bit of swelling
Yeah.
either side of there, but yeah, that dip's gone. And this where you were quite concave,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
gone. And this is more
Mostly,
lifted.
yeah.
Dip's gone.
Dip down. So
Looks so much better when
Yeah.
you put your head forward. I can see, or to the side a bit, you know, I can see you've got no dip there.
So as you can see, it really was not that bad, and it was done just like that. Thanks to my mum for filming me at the end of the bed. Obviously I took my mum there. She's like my own personal bodyguard, film crew, everything. She's great, I love her. Yeah, you can see how quick it was. I was still talking, still smiling, everything was absolutely fine. I was so shocked when it was done. I was like, oh, that was it? Really, really good. Highly recommend to anyone. So here are the before and after photos. So as you can see, it's quite a difference, and you don't realise until they're side by side just how much of a difference it made. It really lifted the tip of my nose. It's really straightened this bit out. Like, I'm so pleased with it. It's just made me feel a little bit more confident. I feel like I can wear my hair a certain way. I can change my style up a little bit. I feel like I don't have to worry about the angle of the camera anymore. I am so for everyone being comfortable in their own skin. I totally think that we all should be comfortable in your own skin. But if there's something that's been bugging you for years and years and years, and you have the money and it's safe to do, and you really researched it, then I think, why the hell not? It's your body. If you want something done, do it. But really do your research on it, and that is why Beauty Rediscovered was so fantastic. They are one of the very best. Like, they train people come far and wide to come to these girls, and you can see why. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The downtime of having the fillers in your nose is so minimal. Like, I was back up and running straight after. It didn't stop me at all. Obviously you can't like bury your face into a pillow, you can't wear sunglasses or glasses or anything for a while, which is absolutely fine. Like, I don't wear glasses all that often anyway, so doesn't bother me. I had a couple of like puncture holes in my nose where the injections had gone in, but it just looked like, you know, either a blackhead or I had a spot on my nose. It really was nothing. The results last for roughly a year, which I think is great. You know, if I've got to top this up every year, so be it. So overall, I am so happy. I hope you guys can see the difference, because it just makes me feel so much better about myself. I just feel much more confident with it. I'm just looking forward to my next appointment so that we can like smooth out anything if there needs to be things smoothed out. But overall, I am so happy, and I highly recommend anyone that hates their nose or that has been looking into having a nose job, maybe look into non-surgical nose jobs too. Like I said, I'll leave all the links to Beauty Rediscovered in the description below so you can go and check out all the services that they do. Like, honestly, mind blown at how good Ali and Jade are. Like, thank you so much, Ali, for this nose. Thank you so much for taking care of me in there, and it was just such a lovely experience. I'm looking forward to coming back. So I think that kind of wraps up the video. I know it was a little bit of a ramble, sit here and talk to you, but I was just so excited and wanted to share this with you, and I hope it helps some people out there that are looking into it too. Let me know in the comments what you think of my new nose and what you thought of the procedure and everything. I'd love to hear from you. While you're down there, please punch that thumbs up and click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos. Also, I would would love you guys to come and visit me over on my other social channels. I've got a Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all under the name @thatsNathan. If I'm not posting here, I'll be posting over there, so I'd love if you come and give me a follow. And I'll be posting a lot more pictures and the before and afters over on my Instagram, so make sure you go and check that out, give that a follow. I love posting over there. So if I'm not posting here, I'll be posting on them so we can always stay connected. But that's it, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.